What? So restaurants open all the time in Vegas. It's kind of a common thing. They also close all the time too, due to rents. Whether or not this restaurant right here will really be able to make it, that's another thing altogether. So Chick-fil-A is opening. Hey, you guys, how you doing? Will they survive? That's the topic of today's video. So let's go.
Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Steven and I am not leaving Las Vegas. A full-time Vegas resident brings you news, views. You can use blogs, living in Vegas, moving to Vegas, vacationing in Vegas. Click the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell. You'll know when I do new videos on Vegas, the Raiders, the Golden Knights, and anything else in between tourism and living here style. So Chick-fil-A, there was this rumor for a very long time that Chick-fil-A would be coming into Vegas, on the Strip no less, but the issue was whether or not they would survive not being open on Sundays. As you can see right here, I'm standing in front of the Planet Hollywood. This is the Miracle Mile Shops. This is as big as it gets, I guess. And Chick-fil-A says they're coming soon, late 2019. So if you don't know anything about Chick-fil-A, it's a very popular restaurant chain. They never had one in Vegas, and then when they opened one up, the very first one, off the Strip, people lined up just to get some of the Chick-fil-A goodness. They're a huge company. They've been in the news. They're a little controversial lately because they are a company that is full of beliefs. And without me getting religious or political, two good ways to kill your YouTube channel and any relationship you have, they're a Christian-owned company and refuse to open on Sundays. That's their style. And they have done service on Sundays in disaster relief in the past, where they're feeding people in places like Georgia where there was floods and hurricanes, but they still won't open on Sundays. Doesn't matter where they are. And that's going to be the rule here in Las Vegas as well. So you got to ask yourself whether or not they can survive. See, for a really long time, Chick-fil-A has been a novelty in a lot of places. You would come to Vegas, you might actually drive off the Strip or take a bus or an Uber or a Lyft or a taxi just to get there. But in 2018, according to Forbes magazine, Chick-fil-A has been growing so quickly, it's becoming the third largest restaurant chain by volume of sales in America. It's going to rival McDonald's restaurants soon in terms of volume of sales. It's not to say there's more locations. That's just to say that there are a lot of sales of Chick-fil-A products. Maybe they just do a massive amount of sales per restaurant. But not being open on Sundays, that could be an issue here in Vegas. I couldn't find stats. You know, Vegas Inc. is a business-based magazine, and the only stats I could find pointed to rents on the Strip being somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. That guy thinks it's $2,000. I think it was something like a 1,000 square foot place in 2013 on the Strip here would rent for $13,000. And that was if you were inside of the Miracle Mile. Having the frontage on the Strip like this, I don't really know the number, but I imagine that it's a lot. I heard that they had to put up a $750,000 application fee to be held before they were even approved here at this Chick-fil-A location. So whether or not they can survive on Sundays is one thing. But as Chick-fil-A expands and moves across the country and opens more and more locations, it may become less of a novelty thing for you to go to the Strip and go, ooh, Chick-fil-A, and more of a, oh, there's a Chick-fil-A. Just like, oh, there's a Chipotle. Back in the day, Chipotle moved on to the Strip and it was a big deal. Now it's a Chipotle restaurant. So what, right? So Chick-fil-A here in Vegas, what do you think? Are you gonna run to Vegas and make sure that you go to the Chick-fil-A? Have you had their food, and do you think it's overrated? Just some thoughts on business in Vegas, because there's new restaurants opening up here all the time. A lot of them are very popular. A lot of them are a novelty. A lot of them fail. A lot of them succeed. But not being open on Sundays when Chick-fil-A is no longer a novelty type product that you can't really get anywhere else, that could be another thing altogether. So if you like this video and you guys want to see more videos on Vegas, on the Raiders, on the Knights, on everything about moving here and being here, you click the subscribe button, you hit the little bell so you know when I do the new videos. And I'm Steven, I'm a Canadian living here in Vegas, transplanted from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. My thoughts on Chick-fil-A, what are yours? Share if you want in the comments. Bye-bye.